Holy is the ultimate gamer. He's earned that name.
Holyone.
A great guy, and his videos are fantastic.
What's to do, YouTube and Twitter? It's Holyone, and these are going to be the top 15 best games of 2025. Starting off at number 15, we have Trails in the Sky First. It's basically a remake of the first Trails in the Sky game. It's a masterpiece. Go play it. Don't even let me tell you about it. But they've definitely remastered a lot when it comes to like the voice actors. I think they got some of the original voice actors as well. They got, of course, new visuals, and they've also included it with the new modern combat that they have in the new like Calvert Arc and Cold Steel games as well. So if you guys are a fan of the legendary Heroes games, definitely go check out this remastered and prep for the second one coming out in 2026. At number 14, we have Mario Kart World, which is the sequel to Mario Kart 8. Now, yes, some people who have mixed feelings about this game, but overall, I enjoy Mario Kart World. The graphics are much more improved. I enjoyed that they have 24 players you can race against. The open world is kind of cool to drive around in. And it's just a fun kart racer game. So if you guys like a fun kart racer game, and most people can get this game on sale. If you get the bundle, it's like $50. So definitely check this game out if you're a huge kart racer fan or like Mario Kart. At number 13, we have Dying Light the Beast, which is basically an expansion they took from Dying Light 2 and turned it into a full game. I got this game as part of my expansion purchase with Dying Light 2, which I really enjoyed Dying Light 2. Dying Light the Beast isn't as good as Dying Light 2, but it's still a fun game to enjoy. They just released a new patch that adds ray tracing to the game. So if you guys like Dying Light 1 or even like Dying Light 2, definitely check out Dying Light the Beast. It's a short, fun game that you can get into and enjoy for probably 10 hours or a little more. If you just want a nice, zombie survival game that isn't too long that you can enjoy to play. At number 11, I have Borderlands 4. Just like The Outer Worlds 2, this is another UE5 game that unfortunately suffered from bad performance. The game had to get patched for about a month before it went on sale, and now it's in a condition where you guys can play it if you have good PC hardware, or God forbid the consoles run a little better. But Borderlands 4, basically, I would say if I were to add the Borderlands games, I would say 2 as the bet. 2 is number 1, then 3, then Borderlands 4, then the first Borderlands. Borderlands 4 has refined Borderlands 3 gameplay, which is good. However, it falls short when it comes to the story. I would say the story is about on par with maybe Borderlands the pre-sequel in that aspect. It's definitely not better than 3 or 2. But it does offer some good visuals if you have the hardware. It's got the great gameplay, and the story, again, is not terrible, but it's definitely not the strongest in the series, and a lot of people agree with that. But it's still a good game, and definitely play it if you're a fan of Borderlands. At number 10, we have Chronos the New Dawn, made by Bloober Team. And a lot of people always said Bloober Team can't make good games, and I told them Bloober Team are the GOAT. Silent Hill 2, GOAT. Chronos the New Dawn, GOAT. Don't doubt me again. Anyways, Chronos the New Dawn is basically like if you mix Dead Space with Silent Hill. Great survival horror game, actually facing the psychiatric breakdown of this, won't spoil it for you guys, this woman here. And she's trying to figure out, is she like real? Is she kind of fake? It even gives me a little bit of Returnal vibes when it comes to the story without the reviving yourself things. But if you guys are a fan of survival horror games like Resident Evil, Dead Space, or any of these other games and want to play a game like those, definitely check out Chronos the New Dawn. It's a great survival horror game. At number 9, we have Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, which takes place in the Like a Dragon series, and this time following Majima. Majima has suffered amnesia. If you guys know him, he's been a main character in the series. He's in his 60s, and he's trying to build his own brand of pirates, stealing ships. There's cool ship combat. There's your typical, instead of the turn-based style you had in the like other Dragon games, this one has got more traditional Yakuza melee fighting. And you get to explore like the pirate backstories of all these other characters and find, of course, a pirate's bounty. So if you guys are a fan of the Yakuza series and like Majima, definitely check out Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. At number 8, we have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And I've waited 18 years to finally play the sequel to Metroid Prime 3. The only things I disliked about this game was the ending was absolute garbage and the open world sand area can get annoying. But other than that, Retro nailed it with the environments, the combat, and the boss fights in the other areas of the game I've played. And even though I wouldn't say it's as good as the original trilogy, I'm hoping they can build off this new trilogy and not have to rebuild the game from scratch with old assets that they did from Bandai Namco. So overall, it's not a great game, but it's still a good game that you guys could definitely play if you're fans of Metroid and have a Switch 2. At number 7, we have Doom the Dark Ages. Now, despite Doom the Dark Ages coming out with some glitches and crashing issues that they finally patched out of the game after a couple weeks, and the game having, I feel like it prolonged the story longer than they needed to. Doom the Dark Ages, people say didn't like the gameplay. I love the gameplay. I think the melee gameplay is fantastic. Having all the enemies on screen at once with the ray tracing and the performance running so smooth, it is a fantastic game. And if you guys like melee first-person shooter, definitely check out Doom the Dark Ages. It's so good. I even got the Collector's Edition controller and the Collector's Edition statue. So this game is really good. At number 6, South of Midnight. Now, this game was a sleeper hit for me. I was hearing people say it's repetitive, it's not good. Lies. South of Midnight has a very good story. It has great visuals. The combat can get a little repetitive at times. However, it adds enough variety that it feels different. The environments are cool. And if you guys are like from the South or like those Southern stories, this game is definitely worth playing. And the OST in the game, just like Doom the Dark Ages, is fantastic. So if you like a game with music, definitely check this game out. It's coming out in 2026 on PS5. So I definitely can't recommend this game enough. At number 5, Ninja Gaiden 4. This gameplay is fantastic. Made by Platinum Games and team with Ninja Theory. This game is fantastic. The story is okay, but I mostly played this for the gameplay. And, of course, on the hardest difficulty. Visually, people say the game doesn't look great, but on PC with ray tracing and everything turned on, it looks great. So if you guys are just pure gameplay fans, it doesn't get any better than Ninja Gaiden 4. At number 4, Digimon Story Time Strangers. Now, I beat the original Digimon Story games 1 and 2, got the platinum for both of those on PlayStation back in the day. And now, 10 years later, we finally get the sequel. Now, if you guys are tired of Pokemon's bullcrap and want to go back to an original turn-based Monster Hunter game that isn't something you've played before, Digimon Story Time Strangers. The story is nothing amazing, but when it comes to the gameplay, the collecting of the Digimon, the evolutions, and everything it offers, fantastic. And the visuals and performance are great too. You could play this on a Steam Deck, no problem. So if you guys are fans of monster collectings and want to check out a Digimon game, definitely check out Digimon Story Time Strangers. At number 3, we have Avowed. Now, a lot of people are shocked by this going, why is this game up there? Now, despite what Avowed looks like when you see videos of it, the gameplay is actually very good. I actually really enjoyed the melee combat. The game, when it released, unlike The Outer Worlds 2, ran perfectly fine. Great artistic style, great visuals, great performance, especially with the ray tracing. And this is just a classic Obsidian game. It was giving me Fallout New Vegas vibes with all the choices and decisions I was able to make, and it takes place in more of a fantasy-like setting. So if you guys are fans of fantasy-like settings, fans of like Bethesda or Fallout, or not Fallout, but fans of the like Elder Scrolls, and you're tired of waiting for Elder Scrolls 6, play Avowed. Avowed is fantastic. At number 2, we have Expedition 33. Now, Expedition 33, I liked the combat because they've added a new twist to it with more of a French-style gameplay to it. So the turn-based style in Expedition 33 is nothing groundbreaking, but it's fun and enjoyable to do. The graphics and visuals are awe. Sometimes when I'm going through certain areas, I definitely was impressed by that. The story's good. I'm just not like perfect and amazing like everyone says it is, but it's definitely good from what I played. And if you guys are fans of turn-based games or anything like that, definitely check out Expedition 33. I really enjoyed it. And my Gotti for 2025 is legendary. Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. Not only do they continue Daybreak 1 with this amazing story, but they also have great gameplay, great visuals, and the Legend of Heroes games always run great on every platform. Again, I won't spoil too much, guys, but definitely check out the new Calvard arc if you can. The second one was definitely the best one so far, with a lot of moments and everything like that. And it's building up for the last episode, which is taking place in 2026. So these are my top 15 games, guys, of 2025 that I'd recommend you play. Let me know what yours are in the comment section below. This is your boy Holyone. Ow!